There is a rating every fire department has that you may not even know about, but you should. And that's because it can have a big impact on your wallet. It's called an ISO rating. And Brittany, you've been compiling the latest ratings for our area. These ratings actually impact homeowners' insurance premiums.
Yeah, they do. So it could impact your wallet. ISO stands for Insurance Services Office, which heads the Public Protection Classifications Program. The higher the rating they give your department, the more you could pay in your insurance company to that premium to protect your home. And I found that the ratings vary all across Middle Tennessee communities.
This is actually a replacement station from an older station.
As Murfreesboro has grown, the fire department has worked hard to keep up with demand.
We're very well covered. We are very well saturated with stations. We can cover all the homes and all the businesses in Murfreesboro in an adequate manner.
It's a major factor in the department's new ISO rating, which just came out last summer. They received a 1, the best rating you can get.
Well, it means a lot for us as a department because it means our citizens, their insurance rates are lower. Which means a lot to us, and we look at those benchmarks to get there.
Many insurers look at these numbers as the rating evaluates a community's fire suppression capabilities, taking into account the department's preparedness, city water supply, and emergency communications. 1 being the best rating, and 10 indicating it doesn't meet the program's minimum criteria.
Any decrease in protection class would ultimately be an advantage to a homeowner because they're more likely to be covered if there was a fire.
Franklin joins Murfreesboro with a 1 rating. Brentwood and Clarksville's latest score was a 2, and Nashville and Hendersonville have a 3. Mount Juliet's fire department, which was just created in 2013, coming in with one of the highest scores at a 5.
When we started up, we were 1 station, 12 people and 2 trucks. And so we had to grow and be creative pretty fast.
Chief Jamie LUFFMAN says the department has grown today to 35 employees, 5 fire trucks, and 3 fire stations, with another one on the way on the north side.
We're able to cover every mailbox within 5 miles of a station inside the incorporated portions of Mount Juliet.
And it's these changes, growth, and attention to community needs that has Chief LUFFMAN hopeful for a better rating soon.
Those points are valuable, and they're valuable to the customers that we serve, the citizens of the city. You start to get down, it's anywhere from 18 to a 20% savings on insurance premiums.
ISO will be visiting Mount Juliet in late November.
They were last here in 2014 and were due back, and about the time they were ready to come back, of course, COVID hit. And so that's kind of delayed everything.
And for those stations already in that #1 spot, it's now about staying there.
We've got plans for the future for additional stations coming online within the next 5 to 6 years. And so with all those things in play, I think we're in a very good position.
Now, these ratings happen about every 5 years. So when a new ISO rating does come out, it's a good idea to check in with your insurance company to see if your premium could go down. So if you live in Mount Juliet, that means likely sometime early next year once they get that new rating. Also, you may have seen that Hendersonville and Nashville, they have that split rating for the ISO rating there. Well, we have all the details on what exactly those splits mean. You can find it on our web story in that report, which will be posted later on this morning at WSMV.com. Holly?
Yes, so many of us have no idea that these numbers were even out there, and then how it affects our bills. So heads up.